Guilty on all charges. A unanimous verdict in the case against a former Schofield soldier who beat his own daughter to death. Good evening, I'm Paula Akana. The capital murder trial of Naeem Williams is one of two high-profile murder cases that just wrapped up today. The other case is that of Marine Sergeant Nathaniel Cosby, also found guilty today. He killed a prostitute before dumping her body in a bay. Brenton Awa standing by live in the KITV4 newsroom with details from that military court-martial. But first, we're going to take you to the capital murder case. It is the next step in what could be the first death penalty imposed in a Hawaii courtroom since statehood. I was inside that courtroom today and spoke with the mother of the 5-year-old who was killed at the hands of her father. This is tonight's top story at 5. There was no response in the courtroom from former Schofield Barracks soldier Naeem Williams as the jury's verdict was read. Guilty of 2 counts of capital murder for the death of his daughter Talia. Guilty of conspiracy, obstruction of justice, and making false statements. 5-year-old Talia Williams died July 16, 2005 after months of abuse.
I'm very grateful and happy and overwhelmed over the verdict. Her murderer finally got guilty of what he did to her, and now that she can go rest now, being that her killer is guilty of what he did to her.
The little girl's biological mother, Tarsha Williams, sat throughout the trial.
Yes, it was so hard. It was a couple of times I had to even walk out. It was so hard, but I had to stay in there. I had to do it for her because it's all about her.
In late 2004, Talia came to live with her father after South Carolina officials found her mother contributed to the child's malnourishment and stunted development. But life was cruel under his watch. Prosecutors say Naeem Williams beat Talia almost daily in his Wheeler townhouse. The defense says the former soldier doesn't dispute that, but claims it was his wife, Delilah, who caused Talia's death from prior severe beatings. Delilah Williams detailed those beatings in her testimony. Under a plea deal, she'll serve a 20-year sentence. Now Naeem Williams faces the death penalty, and on Tuesday morning, jurors will return to court to begin that penalty phase. Tarsha Williams says she'll be there to the end. She wears an angel necklace with Talia's picture on it as she thinks about the little girl who would be a teenager today.
I think about that part every day. She would have been a beautiful young lady growing up, but her life got cut short. But I'm just happy that justice finally got served.
Now, the jury will return to Judge Michael Seabright's courtroom Tuesday morning, where they will first decide if Naeem Williams is eligible for the death penalty, and if so, they will then deliberate on whether he should receive the death penalty.